Hey, hi. It's Kim here, KimOverholt.com, here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio in balmy Niagara area, say. And I'm here to help you have fun and learn about painting and learn about art in general and just to have a little bit of a good time, have fun. And I am your hostess with all the toasts. Yes, I'm wearing a tube top. I apologize. I like to keep cool in the summertime. So, yeah, I'm just here to say a quick hello and welcome to my website. Well, welcome to my channel. I think you're going to like it and I think you're going to feel right at home. And I hope you do. And if you have any questions about art, please let me know. If you have any questions, you can contact me at my website, kimoverholt.com, or you can ask me a question here. I'm throwing my hands up because I like to put my hands in the air. And I know the last couple segments that I've been doing, I'm always looking up. I'm thinking to myself, why am I always looking up? Because I always want to keep positive, right? So, first this way, keep positive. You gotta think positive. Yeah. But yeah, I'm here to say hello and welcome you to my live channel. I love doing live because it keeps me on my feet, and the stuff that I used to do in the past used to involve doing a lot of live things. When I used to do my paintings, of course, and teaching all about how to paint. But here on this channel, I get to show you more of the other things that I do, more than just doing painting, up and until I can get my actual studio up and running again since this whole COVID thing. What I show you is what we do here at the Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, a little bit of ukulele playing, a little bit of art, and a little bit of fun, actually. And I'm really kind of neat. I'm really kind of neat. I'm really kind of thinking of something neat to do. And I always give this idea to people when I talk about why you're here at my channel. It's a lifestyle, but it's something that I've kind of had ever since I can remember. Okay. So ever since I can remember, I've always had this story in my mind. And because it's the story that I've had for so long, the last little while I've been looking back at a few of my things, showing people how to do stuff and how to. I'm trying to market my things, that kind of thing. So maybe even doing this as a marketing uh, way of showing you how to do art. And so this is my one of the painting that I did, and underneath this painting is another painting from when I was back in college. But that's another story. This is actually from 2007. This painting that I did, and I did the story before I did the painting, but it's if you look at the painting, it gives you an idea of what the story is about. I mean, I try to keep it as close as possible. He's got some kind of magic book that kind of transports him into other realms, if you will, of imagination. So that's why I love doing this kind of thing. So, taking from my own example, what I've been thinking of doing is making this into a graphic novel. So it'd be like even doing a storyboard of his adventure, which is a book right now. You can find it on Kindle. It's from Amazon. You have to go to Amazon, of course, to get it. It's called The Plight of Time. I didn't put the title on there because I kind of just wanted to show what the whole premise of the book was about. It said, what if the fate of the world rested on one boy? And can you imagine the premise of something like that? Kind of makes you think of, oh, that one big old glorious story of what they have in the Bible. Kind of like where the son, he kind of has this one choice. He has no choice but to help, right? And it's the same kind of thing with this book called Legends that he has that allows him to travel through time and different worlds and different realities, I guess you could say, which is kind of neat because, having that ability would be the coolest thing to do. And the thing about reading a book, too, it gives you that feeling of going into a different reality. So it's almost like he's playing out the part, but he's still, when he's done reading the story or when he's done his adventure, he can just go back in time to when he was, I forget how old, in the story, 12, 13, maybe 11, I don't know, year old boy who just happens to have a tendency to be a little bit, keener than most because he's been able to time travel and travel to different worlds. Yeah, something like that. But neither here nor there. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking, and what I'm going to be doing is maybe making a character sheet of the main character. His name's Ryan, and the other characters is Matt and Linda, I believe the name, and the dragon, of course, is one of the characters that helps him to realize his full potential, and that's what I think everybody needs to know is to be able to reach your full potential, and this is a great way to do it for somebody like me to try and explain to people how to do your art to reach your full potential, of course. And marketing, I guess, is what the main thing is as well. So you want to market yourself to be able to show people this is the kind of thing that you like to do. But it's not just doing painting. It's doing the story. It's if somebody asked you to be a director of a movie of this, for me, I could do. I wanted to, like, oh, so bad, so bad, so that I'm thinking maybe I'll just draw it out, and then maybe one day it can be made into kind of like the J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings thing, and made into something bigger. I don't know. We all kind of aim for something bigger, and that's maybe why I always look up. Right? You gotta look up sometimes. You gotta look happy. Because if if you look miserable, nobody's gonna hang around with you, of course. That's what I've learned in life. When I walk around being miserable, nobody's gonna want to hang around you unless there are, of course, other miserable people. There's a lot of miserable people in the world, but you know what? It's all based on attitude too. I think it all depends on your frame of mind, right? And all the monkeys are in the zoo every day. You meet quite a few. Because it's all about learning about ourselves, right? Especially when you do art, you learn even about how you get a chunk of yourself involved with your artwork and stuff too. So never to try and outdo myself. I am going to maybe come up with some ideas for doing that. So character design sheets are a great thing to start with if you like to get into art, and if you are more like the cartoon graphic artist kind of thing, you want to kind of do that kind of thing. For those people who are just starting off with even picking up a pencil, I would say just practice learning how to draw a human figure. The most important aspect of something to learn would probably be learning how to do eyes, the facial structure, and the body, of course, too, and learning movement. Movement is very important, as everything does move. So there you go. So there's a little bit of an idea. Now, to get myself started, like, I'm going to try to take you through the process. So I've been thinking about it, and I have like my handy dandy book here where I can put all kinds of good ideas and stuff in. Oh, I have it upside down. And here you could do character designs and things like that and write them into a book. It's a lot of doing like a little one-on-one quiet time, and it really involves, just being quiet and being able to sit and draw. And when it comes down to like time right now, like I'd rather keep you excited about being here and learning other things. So these are some of the things that I'm probably going to do, and I will let you know about it too. So getting characters down in your book, that kind of thinking of character design, not only just for the main character, but for your other creatures, and they can have a backstory too. You can have backstories on other creatures in your story and create other stories. It's the greatest thing. Like I say, the whole fractal, everything spins off of something else and spins off of something else into something wild and wonderful. So we all learn, right? And it's fun, exciting. So that's probably the next step. So getting something into a book, a character design. Now, having the story, if you've ever read the story of The Flight of Time, like I say, it's about a boy who travels through the worlds, but imagine it, It's so exciting. I just get excited about telling you. He gets, oh, you know what? I gotta take a call. Hold on. I'll have to call you back with this one. I have to come back. Hold on. Yeah, gotta go. Hold on.